I'm going to show you how to enter x-rays and to size them for the Bonesetter app. So I'm on our pack system, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push Shift Command 4 if I'm on a Mac, and I'm going to screenshot this x-ray. It'll go on my desktop, and if I was on a PC, I'm going to do print screen and paste it on my desktop. So then I'm going to go to, and I'm going to come up here on the x-ray, and so I'm going to import an x-ray by pushing x-ray, going on my desktop and finding the last screenshot that I did. There it is. And that'll enter the x-ray into Bonesetter. And now the first thing that we do is remove any identifying information, and that's by left clicking the mouse or your touchpad. And what that'll do is it'll block out any words that you don't want and leave your x-ray HIPAA compliant. So now I've done a couple of things. I've saved this sizing tool from the x-ray, and there's a couple of ways to import this and size this properly if you have this or if you don't have this. So then we're going to go next, and then this side comes up, and if you have a sizer, which we don't, this would be a ball or something on your x-ray that you can reference. Usually it's a white looking marker on the x-ray. That's something that you can use with the automatic Bonesetter Sizer. We don't have it on here, so we're going to do relative to another object. I'm going to open this up, and then the thing that I'm going to use as a sizer here is I'm going to use a vertical ruler. So something similar to this, and I can make this a little bit bigger. So I can make the spot bigger, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the sizer, and it's 8 centimeters. Then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to click on my ruler, and I'm going to make it 8 centimeters. And that allows this to equalize to our desktop. So then we're going to import, and now we see that this x-ray is sized, and I'm going to just prove it to you. And that says 8 centimeters over here. You see where it says the line is 8 centimeters. Now anytime you do a line, it's going to be able to measure on the x-ray any size. You could measure from one side of the femur to the other, and because of this calibration, it's going to work. Now let's get rid of this and get rid of the x-ray and get rid of the sizer, and now we're going to do the same thing and pretend there's no marker on there. So I'm going to go to x-ray again, and now I'm going to go to the same screenshot that I have, and there it is. Pull that up. And again, I'm going to remove all the identifying information before I enter it into Bonesetter. Clicking again relative to another object, and let's pretend we don't have the sizer. So what can I do? I don't have a ball or anything else. Well, for x-rays like this, what we can do is we've actually put in templates for you that you can pull up. So this is an average size knee for an American male. We averaged about 50 of them to get this size. And this won't give you the exact size, but what it's going to do is going to give you a size that you can work with to do the rest of whatever you have to do. So again, what I'm going to do is I might make everything a little bit bigger and center on the knee. And then I'm going to do a point that I can identify one side to the other. And I'm going to identify this point to this point. Do that again. There you go. And now I'm going to import it. And now this again will basically be the size of the other knee. Let's see how accurate we are. We're going to draw a line, and we'll do from this spot to this spot, and by doing that we're about 7.5. So this knee is a little bit so now what if we have a sizer? So if we have one of these x-rays that has a sizer, and I'm going to show you one that does, and this is going to be one like this. Load. Now this has a sizer, so you can pick sizer, and then we have a couple of sizers that are input. Bonesetter Sizer is 3 centimeters. If you have a ball that's 25 millimeters, you can do that, and if you have a 50 millimeter sizer, you can do that. You're going to pick Bonesetter Sizer here, okay, and then you come over here and you just click on the white of the sizer. It fills in and it auto sizes what you have. Most sizers are 25 millimeters or an inch. Then you can do that on any sizer, and it comes in, and then you can see, let's measure this, and you can see that using line we have a measurement of about 3 centimeters. So that's pretty good too. So not too bad. That's how that works. And I'm going to pull up an x-ray that has a 25 millimeter ball. And so because it's automatically with the Bonesetter Sizer. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select the 25 millimeter ball. And I'm going to push this button here. Again, it sizes it and then imports. And let's see here. This is where it is. And let's measure this sizer. Make this a little bit bigger to calculate a little bit better. And we can see that this sizer is about 2.5 centimeters, 2.55, so about an inch, and that's perfect. We're going to enter another x-ray for the same patient, and this one we're going to size it to the x-ray we already have. So here, this is another x-ray from the same patient again. Doesn't really have any HIPAA uncompliant stuff here. Now we're going to do relative to another object, and this time we're going to go to the x-ray we've already got. And you can pick, if there's 3 or 4 x-rays, you can pick the one that you like. In this situation we're going to pick this, and I can make it bigger or really big. And then what we can do here is we can size one point on one x-ray to the same point on another x-ray. And now those are both going to be the same size. I can turn this sideways and we can compare the x-rays by making this one transparent 50%. Then I can now put the two of them together and you can see how they're pretty much exactly the same. So that's how you can size next x-ray to a previous x-ray as long as you have one sized. Okay, thank you.